No Excuse: The Power of Self-Discipline. Written by a New York Times bestseller author Brian Tracy. Self-discipline and leadership. Nothing is more harmful to the service than the neglect of discipline. For it is discipline more than numbers that gives an army superiority over another. Said by Gauri Washington. Leadership and self-discipline go heart in heart. It is not possible to immunize to effective leader who lacks self-discipline, willpower, self-control, and self-mastery. The overarching characteristic of a leader is that he is in complete control to himself and of every situation. There has seldom been a time in history when leaders were too needed and so much in demanded as today. We need leaders at every level of society, both in the profit and non-profit sectors. We need leaders in our families, businesses, places, or with ship, company, organizations, and especially politics. We need men and women who take their responsibilities seriously and willing to step forward to take command of the situation. Fortunately, leadership is learnable. Leaders and developed usually self-deployed over the time through hard work, experience, and training. As Peter Drucker said, there are many be natural born leaders, but there are so few of them. Then they make no difference in the great same of through 4 stages of development. In your career in business, your process through 4 leaders of activity in attainment. First, you start off as an employee with limited knowledge and experiences. Then as you grow, learn and develop the ability to get results, you evolve upward and become a superior with responsibility for the performance and results and other people's. As you continue to move up the scale of supervision, improving your ability to get things done through others from declare overseeing the work of employees. You become a manager, someone who again work to people with demonstrate competence in certain areas. Managers have a longer view, and this comes with greater responsibilities. As you move up the scale of management, become more knowledgeable and effective and getting more and better results from more and different people, you reach the highest level that of a leader. At this stage, you are responsible for determining what is to be done rather than how is it to be done. It is said that some leaders are made, some are born, and some people have leadership trusted upon them. Leaders emergers are all promoted to deal with the situation require leadership ability. In its simplest terms, the role of the leaders is to take responsibility for results. The primary reason that people are promoted into increasingly higher levels of leadership is that the way determines the ability to get the required results at its level. The ongoing question of the leader is always, what results are expected of me? Clarity is essential. The main reason that some people are not promoted into greater leadership person, or perhaps they have even failed, is because the failure to exercise. They do not do the most important jobs expected from them, not or do get results determined of them. Leaders have vision. The first quality of leadership, based on 3,300 studies of leaders done by James McPherson, is the quality of vision. Leaders have vision. They have the ability to project forward into the future and develop a clear picture of where they want their organizations to go. They then have the ability to share this vision with others and gain others' commitment to make the vision a reality. You become a leader when you accept responsibility for results. You become a leader when you begin to think, act, and tell like a leader. You become a leader when you develop a vision for yourself and for your company, your life, or your area of responsibility. There are hundreds of books written and about leadership and the importance of vision. Yet they can be boiled down to single principle. A mentally leader has a vision of victory from which is never deterred. A business leader has a vision of success for the business based on excellent performance towards he or she a company commitment. A leader is a standard bearer. The leader sets the standard for the organizations. It is not possible for anyone in the organizations to have a clear vision or aspire to higher standard of example than the leader. For the reason, the leader is the role model on the who sets the tone and the memorable for everyone is the organization. The personality and influence of the leader affect anyone below him, the company, organizations, or development. You cannot resist memorable in a business. It filters down from the top, from the leader. The behavior of the leader influences and affects the behavior of everyone else. If the leader is positive, confident, and upbeat, everyone in the organizations will be influenced by the behavior and will be more positive, confident, and upbeat as well. Walk and the talk. When you become a leader, you must discipline yourself to be leader-like. You must walk, talk, and act the part of a leader. You become a different person with the different responsibilities. When you are working your area, you are a part the staff of the sales team. When you become a manager, you are a part of management. This means that when you are part of the staff, your orientation is upward and sideways. But when you become a leader, your orientation is downward. Toward all the people warm are responsible. Perhaps the most important behavior of a leader is for you to discipline yourself to be a role model. Even that everyone is watching you and promoting everyone they do based on your behavior. When you become a leader, you no longer have the luxury to let all the hang out. From the time you are promoted into leadership, you have a special responsibility to discipline and control your words and behaviors in such a way so that you are bring about the best possible results your organizations and other people. Set the standards. The leader sets the standards of the organization's behavior, quality of work, personal organization's time management, and efficiency. In excellent organizations, the leader, the person who everyone looks up to and wants to eliminate. In the most cases, the leader works harder than others in the company. The leader appears to become commitment, determined, curious, visionary, and persistent than anyone else. The leader sets the tone that everyone wants to eliminate. The leader also sets the standard for how people are treated in the organizations. When the leader treats people the constantly confidence and communication, the quality becomes known. That is the standards of which others most aware. Set values and principles. In addition to clear vision for the organizations, the leader must have the values and organization's principles that guide behavior and decision making. Everyone must know what the leader and the company stand for and behave in. The job of the leader then is to the attitude to the vision of excellent performance within the constraints of highest usual standards of all times. He or she must walk at the lips and the values and behaviors or he or she teaches. The very best standard for leaders is the golden rule. Do unto others as wanted would have them do unto you. For example, when Jack was the president of Global Electronics, General Electronics, he recognized managers to treat his employees as the employee. Might be promoted, other has had some time is a failure and might be hurt himself, working under the person who is now working below him. That's the way of thinking ensured the managers treated their staff with the highest degree of respect and the consistency. 7 principles of leadership. To be an effective leader, there are 7 principles you must import into your leadership behavior and activities. Number 1. Clarity. This is perhaps your most important responsibility. You must be absolutely clear about the who you are and what you stand for. You must be absolutely clear about your vision and where you want to lead your people. You must be absolutely clear about the goals and objectives, the organizations and how they are to be ordinary. Especially you must be absolutely clear about the values, missions and purpose, the organizations and what it stands for. Everyone around for and below, you must know exactly why they are doing what they do not, what their company has been formatted a approach. Number 2. Competence. As the leader, you must set the standard of excellent performance for the organizations as well for every person for function in the company. Your goal must be for your company to be good as or better than your every best competitor. You must be continuously seeking ways to improve the quality of your products and service to your customers. Number 3. Commitment. The leader is absolutely committed to the success of the organizations. Be behaves completely that organizations the best is the business or will be based in the future. This personal commitment to the organizations and the success and achievement moves and inspires people who do their work best and put their wild hearts into their jobs. Consistency. The job of the leader into identity, the consistency is limited factors that set the speed at which company achieves its most important goals of revenue and profitability. The leader then accolades people the results of their lives in those constants and remove the obstacles and it perform as on the best in the industry. Number 5. Creativity. The leader is open to new ideas of all kinds and from all sources. The leaders continuously increasing people to find faster, better, softer and easier ways to produce excellent products and service and to make better core of customers. Number 6. Continuous learning. The leader is professionally committed to reading, learning and upgrading his or her personal knowledge and skills as an executive. The leader should attend additional seminars and courses to improve his or her skills and abilities. At the same time, the leaders encourage everyone in the organizations to learn, grow as a normal, natural part of business life. The leader provides the time and resource for learning, training and development. The leader knows that the best companies have the best talented people. The second best companies have the second best talented people. And third best companies have be the least talented people and are their way about business. Number 7. Consistency. The leader has the self-discipline to be constant, dependable, reliable, clean, and predictable in all situations. One of the great comforts of business life is for an employee to know what the leader and completely constant as rebel. An effective leader does not change from the day of day. The leader is not below the wind up by each of the solution problem of emergency. This allows stand the leader to climb positive and confident especially under pressure. The inevitable says, the only thing that is inevitable that is life to leaders in the shares. When you rise to the position of leadership, you'll be experienced consistently to the unpredictable and unburdened and often critical of society dreaming to the organizations. It is the shares that leaders determined to complaints all the time for shares, all the becomes and climbing objectives and completely in control. The leader asks questions and gets information for the leader success and the systems actually the max whether decisions is necessary to minimize or determines to cut losses. Great leaders discipline themselves to keep their features and immunity private. They do not share their corners with the leader, their staff, knowing that this can confuse and lose the memorable instant. The leader asks the lot of questions, props a delay into situations so that he understands them. Thirdly, he picks his heart feeling private. As for the members of organizations are continuous and the leader always climb positive, relaxed, in the end, complex control to mentor who is the happening. Self-control and leadership. There is a direct relationship between your ability to discipline yourself and your behaviors and your resilience to lead. It is only when you prove to others that you are in complete control to yourself that the way develop the confidence to put in your leadership position and keep you there. The leader realizes that everything he says or about another person is magnified. The leader therefore precedes in increasing people, both their precedes and when they not around. He never says the negative that could and be demonstrated of the could determined of offend other person. It has problems with someone he addresses him probably are out distinct and essential on anyways. Leadership qualities. Leadership discipline themselves to plan, pressure, organizing that require every detail. They tell nothing for granted. They ask questions to ensure that they have to complete understanding of a solution problem or rectify. Great leaders act they own some company, they accept the highest levels of personal responsibility. The leaders never complain and make seems to blame others for problems. Leaders are industry action oriented. They get information carefully to make the decision that's necessary. It sets measures and the standards and hold others of them. The mind instant that the job that by done quickly and well. Leaders rise up the top. Leaders reach the top of the organizations as a client rises in the milk. When you accept the complete responsibility for getting results and constantly singles mentality and completely your most important task. Constantly upgrading your knowledge and skills, you will have the behavior and constantly valuable your company are there. Other people with kindness of work constant you will increase in the natural leader. As you determine your ability to make a increasingly valuable combination of your two organizations, people have a blow and both sides of you will win to your promoted into leadership and will support you. When you raise the person one of the primary armies of life to walk the tell in the speak and therefore others and the leader will. Eventually your position will be equal your performance. In the next chapter you will learn how to develop and persistence the disciplines necessary to be more successful in your business life and activities. You will be listening the next video in Chapter 10 Self-Discipline and Businesses. I invite you to listen to the next chapter of this book. Thanks for listening.